Laingsburg High School, are you ready?
Monster!
Your time begins now.
I've already told them no interview.
Please, miss, my name is Diamond and
And you want the big story. Am I right? I interviewed the witch of Ravensbrück. No.
Just a few questions about your life, about how you became a guard at the camp.
You just want to get at the monster.
No, I want to hear your story. You're the youngest female guard in that, only 21.
I'm not some sideshow attraction.
Few questions.
I gave everything I had to the Reich. Every last thing. That's all anyone needs to know. Now leave me alone.
I worked at the camp.
You? Which camp?
Auschwitz.
Were you a guard too?
No, I was never a guard.
What did you do then?
I worked here and there, wherever I was needed. And you know, those who weren't there have no idea what we did.
They don't. They know nothing.
So let me tell you a story.
No. You are here to take me where I don't want to go.
And where would that be?
The past. Greta?
The past is hard for all of us.
Please, there are ghosts there.
Take me there. I want to understand.
The road there is dark and twisted.
Then together we'll make a map.
Here you are.
Of how you arrived here.
Don't make me go. Hurry up, Slowpoke.
You don't want to remember?
The past has sharp teeth. I've been waiting forever. Sorry, they can't have things like me late again.
Oh, that fat old turtle.
Lisa!
Old pig face better not mistreat my big sister.
And just what are you going to do about it? Madame.
I'll punch him in his big nose.
Stop! Crazy girl.
I'm sure he didn't pay you for staying late.
No, he treats me worse than a Jew.
Oh, Greta, don't.
But that doesn't matter. I think I found another job anyway.
Truly?
She hated the idea from the beginning.
Who?
My sister. Lisa.
Where?
Ravensbrück. They're hiring female guards.
Oh, Greta, that awful place?
She tried to talk me out of it. She tried so very hard.
Ravensbrück was the all-female camp. Can you describe it?
It is beyond description.
Not there, Greta.
Why? It pays very well. You would be able to stay in school.
I don't mind working. I can quit school, I've told you.
No. I have to look out for you. You'll stay in school. It's too important.
But that camp, I've heard terrible stories.
I'm sure most of them are just rumors.
Beating people, setting dogs on them, they can't all be rumors. Please, Greta, we can manage with less money.
It isn't just about the money.
Then what?
I'd wear a uniform. I'd be somebody.
You're somebody to me.
Being important matter to you?
Our parents were dead. We had no one. We needed money. I wanted to belong. I wanted respect.
You thought you'd find respect as a guard.
You've always been the strong one, Greta. But you aren't cruel.
But you were. The job demanded cruelty.
I was cruel enough to do what I had to do. Losing both parents is cruelty.
You must be cruel.
Poverty is cruelty.
You must be cruel.
Hunger is cruelty.
You must be cruel. As gods, you must be like iron. These vermin would slit your throats given half a chance. You must not allow them the luxury of being human. for they have not. You must see them for the filth they are.
Yes, overseer.
You must bare your teeth.
Yes, overseer.
What will you do?
Bare our teeth.
Use your batons, use your whips, use your dogs. Do not hesitate.
Yes, overseer.
You, girl, weren't you the one who came here with holes in her shoes?
Yes.
Don't be ashamed. Do you see that dark-haired woman just there? A Jewess. She owned the most expensive dress shop in Dusseldorf. Could you have shopped there?
No.
Nor I. But look at her now. How the mighty have fallen. Yes? Yes. And if that woman jostled you in the street in her expensive fur coat, what would you do?
I would.
Move out of my way, ragged girl! Move, little peasant!
I took her down.
Very good. Very good indeed. You see, these women are a pox on the right. Criminals. Those who question the pure. Communists. Jews. Gypsies. You have to watch these pigs and punish them if they step out of line. They would not spare you. You must not spare them. Understand? Be as fierce as they are weak.
Yes, overseer.
You must be fierce.
And were you fierce?
At first, I was weak. But I learned.
Tell me, how did you learn?
In the same way, water swears away from.
In the beginning, we were human. When they looked at us, they saw us breathing, saw us as alive. It did not last. With every passing day, we disappeared a bit more. We became things, numbers. First, they were stern.
Straight line! Eyes ahead!
Stand still.
Answer loudly!
Then, they screamed.
Straight line! Eyes ahead!
Stand still.
Answer loudly!
Then, they called us names.
I said straight lines, pigs! Eyes ahead! Vermin! You film!
Then they hit us.
I said straight lines, pigs! Don't you look at me!
All right.
When we broke, when we fainted from fatigue or hunger, and they were tired of shouting and hitting us, they made us stand in our thin clothes for hours in the cold and made wagers.
She's definitely going to pay first. No. No, her. 2 marks on it.
I'm with Ingrid.
No wager, too poor.
Okay, 1 mark.
Ooh, big spender. Told you so, pay up. Hey, look, your sister's over there. Looks like she brought lunch. Will you share? What are you doing here?
Greta, what was that?
What?
That! It's freezing out. What on earth has happened to you?
I don't know what you mean.
4 months in this place, it's changed you so much.
Don't be silly. I haven't changed.
You have changed. For the worse. Those are people, Greta. They're people.
They're agitators, gypsies, Jews, communists.
And they're human beings.
If you say so.
If I say so. You don't see them as human?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because it's easier that way.
Seeing them as less than human helps you cope.
It was more than that. It isn't that you see them as less. It is that they become less. We didn't use names. They were prisoners. Numbers.
Always? You never knew the names of any?
They were the enemy. You know that. Names made them human, and they weren't human to us. We made sure.
Did you ever try to fight that idea?
Does the butcher consider the lamb? It was a machine. People went in. We tore off their faces, and they became things.
Things.
Anyways, I want you to do more than watch over that rabble. I heard that they were doing important medical research in the camp to help the soldiers.
You wanted to help with the research.
Yes. But in the end, it was just part of the machine.
At least the research might help someone.
Yes, I heard they were doing amazing things.
But those stories, those poor people locked away from their families, what if they took me from you like that?
Why are you so quick to defend them, Lisa? They are enemies to the rock.
In what way?
They are dangerous.
Handing out handbills is dangerous?
They are traitors to Germany.
Is saying they disagree with Hitler's plans enough to be sent to a prison camp? Even I disagree with a lot of what the Reich is doing with the war.
So you say continually, you should be careful who hears you.
I'm not afraid. I'm more afraid about what I hear at that camp. Please, Greta, there are better jobs elsewhere.
They're just rumors.
Promise me something.
What?
Promise me you won't let them have you. Promise me!
You.
Please, please, don't let them have me, please! No, they'll hurt me again, please! No, please!
Are you having trouble? Can you position her, please?
Yes, I'm sorry, Doctor.
Now you see, this was a healthy leg. We bisected the calf muscle, or gastrocnemius, using a scalpel and retractor. And to mimic an explosion, we inserted glass, some bits of twig, some cow dung, then closed the wound.
How long did it take for infection to develop?
In less than 24 hours, the area was fine red and had already begun to drain.
You, what's your name?
Never mind that. Why bother with names? We've come to call them bunnies.
Bunnies, like lab rabbits.
Yes, specimen. You were asking?
When did the pain begin to worsen?
Always. The fever increased to 106 on the third day. We reopened the wound, removed the dead tissue, and irrigated with a solution of iodine. The muscle was almost completely destroyed. Come, see the incision.
Her leg is very hot. She's burning up with a fever. Still at this junction?
It's very common.
Do the sulfa drugs not help?
If she were given them, they might. Only one study group receives medication. The rest usually fail quickly and often die. So many of the bunnies are just born weak, especially these gypsies. Shall we pause for lunch?
Those girls were treated like lab rats.
The research was necessary. It was important.
Some of those women, bunnies as they were called, testified in hearings. They showed those awful scars. Some were crippled.
They survived, didn't they?
And is that enough? Doesn't it matter that they suffered?
Surely you know their suffering was for the greater good.
And what about the ones who died?
Death always takes its portion, Mr. Diamond.
And the ones who died by your hands?
The weak were called.
And you never questioned that your ideal Germany was going to be built on murder.
Did you?
Sometimes.
Our conviction was to rid Germany of the vermin. Did you mind killing a flea? A rat? It's no different.
And you were only doing your duty.
Yes, just as we all did.
No, I never harmed anyone.
In the camps, we all harmed someone.
Some more than others. And isn't saying it was your duty taking away personal choice. You did have a choice, didn't you?
Would you embrace what all others detest? I had to choose, and I chose what was best for the future of this country. It became very clear there was no room for hesitation, for regret. Those things were signs of weakness.
Did your sister know what you were doing at the time?
Only some of it.
And what did she think?
Lisa was gentle, like a child. She loved people. She fed strays even when we hadn't enough food for ourselves. And she couldn't stand the bullying.
And the Nazis were bullies.
We're all bullies given the right situation.
But not Lisa?
No. She hated the war, hated the Roth, the Kristallnacht, she said. All that broken glass, that's the soul of Germany.
She didn't believe in the efforts against the Jews?
No. She didn't believe in any of it.
So one sister was a pacifist and the other was a disciple of Hitler.
What does it matter now?
That necklace, did she give it to you?
No. No, she did not. No. No.
Here! Here! Run! Run, you lazy scum! Run! Line up! Straight line, stupid cows! Get off, you filthy dog! We were woken in the night, taken from our beds, and shoved on the buses. Still dressed only in our night clothes. We had no idea where we were being taken. We had no idea what was happening. We had no idea. We were cold and terrified.
Terrified. Keep your head down.
We were at their mercy.
They were merciless. Please stop, please.
How dare you speak to me? You don't speak!
Don't speak.
In that moment, we became theirs.
We are lost.
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 All your possessions, put them on the ground. Now, everyone, move. Anyone caught with holding belongings will be beaten. They took everything.
A picture of my daughter.
My wedding ring.
The necklace my mother gave me.
My hope.
My dignity.
My identity.
My life.
Attention, attention! We are here to collect your belongings. You must give up all valuables. They will be stored and returned to you on your release. Valuables?
It isn't valuable.
Who is that?
My daughter, please.
No personal items. You.
My wedding ring. Please. Please don't. Please. Please.
You? Anything?
No.
She's lying.
No, nothing. I swear.
Search her. It's in the lining.
Oh, aren't you a clever one? Rip it out.
That won't remember. I'll do anything.
What could you possibly do for me? That's for lying.
Please. My name is Miriam. My mother is dead. That's all I have. Please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm
Don't
sorry.
stand there. Are you going to take that?
She attacked you.
No.
Punish her.
I'm sorry.
Shut up! You can't let her get away with that. You'll wait. Teach that cow a lesson. I said shut up!
Get back in line.
Look at your skirt. It's filthy.
Marga, get these pigs out of my sight.
Move!
It's a beautiful necklace. No wonder she didn't want to give it up.
It is. A pretty penny too at that. That's an opal, isn't it?
Yes. It's beautiful.
Keep it.
What?
It's all right. Take it.
But we're supposed
You still have so much to learn. They won't get these things back. Don't you know that?
But I thought...
Greta, don't you know at the infirmary they pull out teeth just for the gold? You've worked for that. Keep it.
I see. The necklace was a trophy.
A trophy.
A spoil of war. A reminder of just how powerful you were.
No. You're wrong.
Am I?
Yes. It was for her.
Her?
For Lisa. It was for Lisa.
Guess who? Lenny Riefenstahl.
Guess again.
Marlene Diedrich.
I do look like her.
Now you're just being silly.
Happy birthday.
I didn't think you'd remember or care.
Lisa. You're still my sister, and
You ignored me for weeks to go out with the other guards, and now...
Lisa, you don't approve of me. I know. But let's call a truce for one night. Please?
I'm only worried for you, Greta. Please, will you leave that job? Leave the camp?
Why? Don't you like the money? The fact we can buy food?
It isn't worth it.
Not being hungry isn't worth it. And you are being foolish, Lisa.
Every day, you are a little farther away. I don't know who you are anymore. There's so much hate in this world. Please, don't be a part of it. There are better jobs.
You would save everyone, wouldn't you? Even our enemies?
Father felt the same.
He defended the Jews and died in jail for his trouble. He chose them over us.
Greta!
Please. Please. Let's not talk about all that. Just for one night. I want tonight to be nice.
I love you, you know.
I know. I know. I have a surprise for you. Close your eyes. Close. Open it.
An opal! It's beautiful! Oh, but Greta, we can't afford this. You must have cost you dearly.
It didn't.
It must have. But this didn't come from any of our shops. Where did you get it?
It makes no difference. You like it, don't you?
Where did you get it, Greta?
It doesn't matter.
It does. The money. We can't.
No, you got this at the camp, didn't you?
Yes, but you took it from one of the women. Look, personal items are not allowed. Don't you like it?
This had to be precious to somebody, and you took it.
She was just a Jew.
Just a Jew. Did she at least have a name? Do any of them have names to you?
Marion. Her name was Marion.
I don't want Marion's necklace.
If I didn't take it, someone else would have.
I don't want it.
I took it for you. I took it for you!
It must have hurt you when Lisa rejected the necklace.
We had struggled to get by for so long. I only wanted her to have something nice.
It didn't bother you where it came from? It doesn't bother you now?
No. Why should it? I earned it. Every day in the camp, I earned it.
Let's talk about your other duties. You were responsible for ending the lives of the children.
I won't talk about that.
Let's talk about the children.
I won't.
You seem bothered now. Why now? Nothing seemed to bother you until this moment.
Let's talk about the children.
Can we please?
I think it's
Important duties for you.
Not just the children, though, correct? Also, the infirm.
The sickest, you know, and the very frail elderly. They have no place in the camp. They have no place here.
Isn't that right? Your duties were to end the lives of the very sick and unwanted infants.
A simple injection, which you will administer. It's for the best.
Mercy killing, that's how you termed it.
It was for the best.
What do you say? Will you
How could you?
accept these duties?
It was
My choice.
It is.
your choice.
I chose.
These people are like refuse, taking up space. What do you say? Will you accept these duties?
Yes, I will.
You willingly murdered countless people by injecting them with gasoline.
It was my duty to germinate to my conscience as a German.
Even children. How could you not scream, shout, cry for it to stop?
Because,
How?
Because the child.
Mr. Diamond, the child becomes the adult.
And why did you get to decide who lived or died? You want God.
Oh, but we were gods. Gods of a nation.
Do you not regret a single thing?
Did you? Everything we did, you and I, we did for better Germany.
And your sister? Did she know?
No. But in the end, it made no difference. She saw me for what I was, and I saw her for what she was.
Where have you been?
We might as well have been strangers.
You come home late every night. I miss you, Greta. I miss our talks.
I've had a difficult day.
Then tell me about it.
No, you wouldn't understand.
Did you hurt someone today?
No!
Tell me, you hurt someone today, didn't you?
All right! I've had to discipline a prisoner for violating the rules.
The rules are excuses to be horrible to people.
I'm a guard. I have to maintain order or things would run riot.
What did she do?
She felt ill and refused to stand for roll call.
She was beaten for being ill.
They know the rules, Lisa.
Rules are just excuses.
So you keep saying? I'll stop telling you.
I wrote to the camp overseer asking for better treatment.
You've done what? Lisa, have you lost your wit?
It's terrible how people are being treated there.
They're enemies to Germany.
Germany is an enemy of Germany. On the wireless, the British say we're losing the Eastern Front.
Wireless broadcasts are forbidden, I've told you.
Food is scarce. Hitler is sacrificing every man to this losing cause. And what he's doing to the Jews and the other poor people in the camps.
Why do you care about the Jews? Our father died because of them.
Our father died in the custody of the Gestapo. No Jew touched him. No gypsy harmed a hair on his head. No one in the camps did any of this.
Hitler is ridding this country of a vermin. He's making Germany strong.
You're a fool! That's right. Hurt me like you hurt them. It's all you know how to do now.
You'll keep your mouth shut in public if you know what's good for you.
Why? Will they throw me in a prison camp or just hang me for disagreeing? I know what happens when one questions the mighty Reich. And now you serve them. Beating people. Hurting them. You're disgusting.
You think hurting people is the worst I've done? Do you? You're the fool.
Who are you? Who are you? You've lost your way. You're lost. Completely. Completely.
Wait. Lisa. Lisa!
What drove you to hurt your sister?
Lisa!
It had been building for a while, hadn't it? Her attitude about the Reich had been eating at you for some time.
It was a beginning of an end. But I had no idea. Do we ever see all that we know coming to a close?
No, I don't think we do. But you must have known that it would be a breaking point. You were so very different.
I pretended not to see. She was my sister. I thought I loved her.
You thought?
You should understand, Mr. Diamond, what we saw in the camps. Every day, every single day, the worst side of humanity. The simpering, groveling, boot-licking prisoners who do anything for bits of extra food. Who would turn on their own and beat them just to gain favor with us. The smell of it all. The smell of unwashed bodies and wretchedness. The smell of weakness. I chose order. I chose strength. I chose the future. People, every person has value, deserves love. People of souls!
Just stop! When I told you that I worked in the camps, that was the truth. I worked for my life.
You lied!
They lied! The great lie of the gate! Other than my freedom through work, the only freedom was in death.
You're not even
I am a journalist. I was sent to Auschwitz for writing articles condemning the right. My words, the truth convicted me.
Don't you touch
Every time how it struck me, kicked me, spat on me, I looked into their eyes and I wondered, how did evil take you? How does it take root? What does it feed on? With you? I hope to find out. I wanted to know, how did you lose your soul? How does that happen? But I think I've heard enough. I've heard more than enough.
Wait. You haven't heard the end of the story.
The end?
Of everything. Of everything.
You. Yes, you. No, it's okay. You're that guard's sister. What do you want from me? Two things. First, this newspaper shows that Germany is losing the war, and you may soon be free. Give it to the others. It will give them hope. Hope? But why? Just think of me as a friend. I hope they come soon. We're starving here. We're dying. Secondly, this necklace belonged to a woman who's new to the camp. All I know is that her name is Marion. Do you think you can find her? I'll try my best. I promise. Keep it hidden, and thank you. But why are you doing this? Because I'm a human being. Thank you. Thank you.
Lisa, what are you doing?
I'm righting your wrong. Don't try to stop me. Please come back.
What is this?
Give it back to me.
It's the necklace! Little fool!
It doesn't belong to us.
What is the meaning of this? What is going on here?
That is her sister, Overseer.
Why aren't you feeding these people?
Be quiet, Lisa.
This is your sister?
Answer me.
Yes, it is.
Do you know who you're talking to, girl? Let her speak.
These people are skeletons. We're better than this. Why aren't you feeding them?
Your sister thinks we're running a hotel here.
What? You think I don't know you're killing them?
Lisa, stop it!
You're all murderers.
Enough of this. Civilians are not allowed contact with prisoners. Now tell me what she was doing.
She.
Greta, don't.
She.
Tell us!
No.
I demand you tell me this instant!
Don't.
She was plotting with a prisoner.
How could you?
I've known for a long time. She's always speaking ill of what is happening in Germany.
How could you choose these monsters over me?
We are aware of her. She sent several letters complaining about the conditions of the camp.
I apologize for that. I tried to stop it. I tried to reason with her.
We do what we can for families. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work. So can you talk sense to her, or is she a danger?
Am I a danger? This place is a living hell!
You know I think highly of you. A word from you, and it's forgotten.
No. I can't help her. She's a social deviant and an agitator.
No.
She sickens me.
You're all devils. You're the worst devil here.
We can't allow a traitor to walk free, Ingrid, Margot, take her and have her processed.
No. Greta! Greta! You've made your bed. Now lie in it. There. Now the storm is ended.
You gave them your sister. You're
A monster? I've done what I've done. It cannot be undone. The road I've traveled only goes in one direction.
And your sister?
Did I change my mind? Did I save her?
Did you?
No. I did not.
What happened to her?
She was put in solitary confinement. In 3 weeks, the Russians liberated the camp. I was captured, tried, sentenced to hang.
And Lisa?
I never saw her again. When we knew the Russians were coming, the gassings of prisoners were increased tenfold. Solitary contained the worst of our prisoners. They were gassed first.
You sent your own sister to her death.
I told you, I gave everything to the right.
Your own sister.
And I do it again. There is no room for the weak.
Hitler said there is no truth, only victory. Tell me, is there victory for you, even in her death?
Yes.
Heil Hitler.
So you want the gun? Tell me how wrong I was. You should have died in Auschwitz.
There was a beauty in it for you, wasn't there? It was like a horrible form of art. Every twisted thing you did, you drew it all out in blood. Evil in effigy. Every human being, you tormented, you beat, you murdered. Power overall. Power like a sickness.
I did it to empower Germany.
No, to empower you.
No, nothing.
I know this. Your sister watched as they took you. Day by day. Hour by hour. And you went. You chose. They showed you that dark road, and you went down it willingly. Evil isn't something that swallows you up. It's a choice you make. Every day. Every time you see someone as less, as no longer human, as not deserving of dignity or life, evil becomes ordinary. It becomes routine. And if you aren't careful, if you don't look it in the face every day, evil slips up beside you, puts its arm around your shoulder. It makes you a friend.
A friend. I was more than its friend. I was its confidant, its servant, its sister.
That necklace, it's the one. The one you took.
Yeah.
Marion's necklace.
Yes, it was.
Goodbye, Greta. And if there is a God in heaven, may he have mercy on your soul.
I'm sorry. It's time.
Hurry then. Hurry. And so, the road ends. We have come to the killing hour. As you look at me, will you also Look at yourself. With every light, there is shadow. I am yours. In the darkest corners of your heart, I am there. Wicked and righteous, friend and fiend, sister and savage. I am you, and you are me. We all have night inside us. Remember this. Remember me. We're not so different, you and I. There are multiple